Hello, denizens of the internet. Everyone has already talked about the rumored Mac switch to ARM processors. Everyone is talking about ARM this and ARM that. Aren't there any other rumors? Of course there are, and only I have them. Welcome back. Here is what I'm expecting at Apple's first virtual WWDC. A deleted item on the WWDC agenda was Apple's announcement of their new, stronger diversity initiatives. One small failure was Apple's attempt to get Americans on their assembly lines in China, which are dominated by Asian women. The ethnically diverse group of Americans rose up in one voice and said, "Are you out of your mind? I'm not working that hard for a living." Of course, we are all expecting the ARM chip, but no one is talking about the LeGee chip, which stands for Lactating Environmental Gerbils. No one at Apple knows what it means, but processor scientist Zoltan Zatmary quickly named it before anyone had a chance to tie Zoltan down and put a rag in his mouth. The LeGee chip is designed so when people say Apple products cost an arm and a leg, they're not kidding. In a surprise turn, Apple is planning on dropping a microphone into Steve Jobs' tomb for this WWDC because even when dead, Jobs will still do a better job of hosting these events. The new macOS version, 10.16, will be called Mount Rushmore, so Apple can squeeze out 4 more versions: the Washington, the Jefferson, the Roosevelt, and the Lincoln. On the iOS front, Apple will announce stuff and show things that I don't care about. The Apple Watch will get an upgrade that will warn you if someone close by has the coronavirus, and it will yell obscenities to shame the conspiracy theorist who refuses to wear a mask. Apple engineers have discovered a way of taking the pimentos out of pimento loaf sandwich meat. This has been a vexing problem that Apple engineers had started working on since the Newton with its foldable cover. But when Apple abandoned trying to fully automate iPhone assembly, they turned their attention back to the pimento problem and found that while the robots, the Foxconn robots, could not consistently screw in the tiny screws of an iPhone, they could remove the pimentos from pimento loaf. Apple has finally figured out what to do with all those keyboards of returned MacBook Pros with the disastrous and failure-prone butterfly keyboards. You can now get your very own version of Scrabble, the MacBook Pro edition, featuring the infamous butterfly keyboard Scrabble tiles. Another prediction is a brand new iMac design. The iMac has been stuck in its present basic big chin with Apple logo design for a long time. Apple will finally go edge to edge with its monitor, but the big news will be the price. The new iMac will start at only $500, but the stand will be $1,200. Anyway, denizens, that's the latest on what to expect for Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference. You can take my predictions to the bank, but make sure it's closed because the tellers will press the silent alarm and call the police on you.